Hi everyone, Ramesh here. In this video we'll learn about Java 8 predicate function interface with lots of examples. Basically we use a predicate function interface for conditional check. So whenever you have a method which returns a boolean value either true or false, in that case we can use a predicate function interface. Predicate interface is a predefined functional interface and we can use a Lambda expression to implement predicate interface. So we'll see how to use Lambda expression to implement predicate function interface in an example section. Alright, let's understand more about predicate function interface by looking into its internal implementation. So look at here in Eclipse. So this is the predicate functional interface, and it is a generic functional interface, and it accepts different types, like it can be object or wrapper classes. Alright, and predicate interface provides a test method. Okay, so this test method accepts single argument generic type. The type can be object or wrapper classes. Alright, and it returns a boolean. Okay, so it does some operation and it returns true or false. Okay, so let's understand more about predicate function interface with examples. So what I will do, I will create a class here first. Right click new and class, and let's name it as predicate demo. So first what we'll do, we'll see how to implement this interface in a traditional way. So I'm going to just implement this interface, and here what I will do, I will provide an integer. So this predicate interface provides a test method. So let's override it, and here what we'll do, we'll write the logic like if the number is even or odd. Okay, and here what we'll do, basically we'll write the main method here, and we basically create the object of this class and we call the test method. Right, let's do it quickly. Call predicate demo, and here let's put a sysout to print the result predicate dot test, and here I'm going to pass a value as 10. So let's quickly run the program and let us see the output. So look at here, the output is true because 10 is even number. I will pass 11, and look at here, the output is false because 11 is odd number. And if I pass 1, then let's run the program and let us see the output false. 1 is odd. Okay, so this is the traditional implementation of predicate interface. Now let's go ahead and let's replace this implementation with Lambda expression. Okay, so as we know that we can use a Lambda expression to implement a functional interfaces, right? If you don't know about Lambda expression and functional interfaces, you can visit my previous video tutorials where I have explained you all about functional interfaces and Lambda expressions. Alright, let's go ahead, let's quickly replace this implementation with a Lambda expression. So what we'll do, we'll just here we first implement this interface using anonymous, and I'm going to copy this code. So this is basically the anonymous implementation of predicate interface. So I can remove this part. Okay, and here what we'll do, we'll simply replace this anonymous implementation with a Lambda expression. So here I'm going to just call the test. Okay, if we run the program, so this will give the result true. Okay, so this is the anonymous implementation of predicate interface. So let's use a Lambda expression now. So as we know that Lambda expression is a anonymous function, it don't have any name. So let's replace this part and let's provide a syntax of Lambda expression. That so here yeah, that's it. And we can also remove the type here because compiler will know the type of this this method. Okay, so that's it. This is the Lambda expression implementation of predicate interface. So let's go ahead and let's run the program and look at here the true. Okay, so this is how we use predicate interface to check whether a number is even or odd. and based on the condition it returns true or false. So whenever you have such requirement, then you can use a predicate interface. So one more basic use of predicate interface is in a filter method. Okay, so stream API provides a filter method. So inside a filter method we can use a predicate interface. So we basically apply the condition in a filter, and that condition returns either true or false. Okay, let us see how to do it with an example. This is the example 2. So here I will create a list of integers. Okay, now let's use a stream API here. So what I will do, I will convert list into stream first, and then stream provides a filter method. So look at here the parameter for filter method, that is predicate, right? So here basically we add a condition to the filter method, and based on the condition this filter method will filter out the collection of objects. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's add the predicate. So here what I will do, before adding the predicate, I will create a predicate object here first. So this condition I am going to add to the filter. So basically it takes elements from the list, and it will just check whether element is greater than 5. Okay, and here what I will do, I will again use collect method, and I will collect the result. I can just iterate over a for each loop, and I can just here print the result. So here is a list of integers, and we have created a condition using predicate interface. This is the Lambda expression or Lambda implementation of predicate interface, and we are passing this predicate to the filter method. So basically filter method requires a predicate as an argument. Okay, so normally we use predicate in a filter method, and whenever you have a method which returns a boolean value either true or false, in that case you can use a predicate. Okay, so these are the two usage of predicate interface. We can apply multiple conditions in a filter method. For example, right now we have only one condition, right? This is a predicate. Now we can add a multiple predicates. For example, let me just copy this code, and here this is less than 8. Okay, so we are going to filter out all the numbers which are in between 5 and 8. Alright, so predicate has and method, so we can use and method to provide conditions. So basically we have provided two conditions. So this will filter out the elements in a list which are less than 5 and greater than 5 and less than 8. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's run the program. So look at here, 6 and 7 are numbers which are which is the result of this condition. So here what I will do, I will just add println so that this will print in a separate line. So look at here, 6 and 7 are the result of this condition. This is how we can use AND method to add multiple conditions. Alright, let us take one more example. Now we use OR method. Okay, so look at here, this is the predicate or a condition which will just return a length. Whether the element length is equal to 3, it returns true if the length is 3, and here this predicate condition returns true if the element starts with letter A, and this is the list of objects. And in a filter we are applying two predicates using OR method. Okay, we are just checking whether the element length is equal to 3 or the element starts with letter A. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's run the program. Yeah, look at here, this is the result. Okay, so here we are using OR condition, so this will print AA, and then the length of this element is 3, so it will just print 4 elements. So this is a pretty simple example to demonstrate the usage of predicate interface. Okay, just remember, whenever you want to check the condition in the filter method, and whenever you have a method which returns a boolean value either true or false, in these cases you can use a predicate function interface. Alright, I hope you found this video tutorial useful. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Whenever I will publish such videos, you will get notified. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.